Howdy, howdy. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Let me make sure everything is situated here. Cool. We're just gonna get into it. So, hey, long time no see. I have been traveling, as has been the year of travel for me. Um, and I've been playing some Talishar. I've been watching some content. And I want to play around a bit today with Painful Passage. I think Zen State as well as Iron Maiden put out some really good content around that card, building some text around it, and I also want to do more or less the same. I have four lists. I think I've updated the description already with all the lists that I'm kind of in favor of right now. One of these lists, so there's a version of the Painful Passage list that Potato Soul from the Purple Discord was putting together, and I hope I linked that correctly, and I'll double check after the video or stream that is correct. But they made a version of the of a list for Vynnset with painful passage that was pretty much just around getting chance very consistently with all nine Deathly Whales and Sonatas and a bit of an aura package similar to the cultist list, but with some changes. So no blessing of the occult. And I really liked it, and I kind of wanted to iterate on it. So we're going to be doing probably a little bit of everything today. With that being said, let's kind of talk about at a high level what we got to go. Is this one that I actually want to use? Let me see. One moment, one moment. This list, is this my version that I took from? Yeah, so this is my version. I named it two different things. And then this is Potato Souls. So this is Potato Souls version of Painful Passage, which I like. They focus very heavily on Deathly Whale, and just going with Passage to go wide and also trigger Deathly Whale. They have great rune chant control, I think. Generation is probably a better word to use there. And so the idea I saw here that resonated with me, excuse me, is the Deathly Whales and Painful Passage. And so with that, I wanted to adjust it slightly. And I think I brought in Mordred Tide. And I wanted to try Mordred Tide with this list. And I was also actually thinking, you all know me, I am a cussing enjoyer, but I was thinking of dropping cussing to bring in Yellow Malefics. So that's kind of the current headspace, and we'll iterate and take it from there. But I think we're also going to have a lot of fun with the red line version of Vynnset that I've been running. This is the one I've been mostly playing off stream. I still really like Hall. I like Painful, and I think Ebb and Fold does everything we need it to do. So without further ado, let's see if we can race. No, I would love to face like supercharged KO. Darn it. Okay, so we'll make our own game. I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah, we'll make our own game. I think KO Armed and Dangerous is going to be really interesting. Perfect. So unfortunately, we're not going first. I think against KO Armed and Dangerous, they're not going to block, so we'll bring our Disruption with Temptation. Um, do they Arsenal? I feel like that's not going to be too much of a thing. Maybe we'll bring this setup. Let's do that. Let's get just one potential hit here. Cool. Let's go with this. I feel like okay, cool. So if we were going first, we would have brought Sedan mate. Hey Fap, and how are you? Good to see you. End of turn. So they like their hand. What are we gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're gonna put Phantom Banshee in, and then we're gonna use Funeral Moon here, and we're just gonna let it ride. See, Dan, I just did a whole little spiel on the decks that I'm gonna try to talk about today. We're gonna start with Red Line. Um, Interesting that they didn't do the agility last turn. So I imagine here is where we're gonna get hit with, yeah, Blood Rush Bellow. Perfect. So did my audio just cut out for a second? I just got a notification that my AirPod's connected. I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully my rambling wasn't cut. That would be hilarious because I was talking at the beginning of this, and that would be a shame. Because then, I mean, at that point, there's just raw content or like visual. So this comes in, and we just do this. Do we want to fully block this out? If we take the damage, we can coal, but I don't think we want to coal. Do we want the quicken token? Um, I'm actually kind of okay fully blocking this out for a quicken. Oh, that's kind of nice. This is kind of nice. And then this is coming in for a bunch. Okay. Um, sure, we can take this. So they don't have any rune arcane barrier. Also, see that. Let me know if you can hear me or anyone. I hope you guys can hear me. So we have a quicken for free here. Do we want to just send the Deathly Whale and then Cole? Yeah, we can send this. This has go again. Yeah, perfectly. Okay. I love that. Thank you, Stephen. So we'll send this. They're not blocking, and then we'll send Flail. We're kind of chilling here. They'll give us boots. Yep. And then here, we'll go ahead and Cole. We're not going to take damage because we're flailed. And then they're going to have an off turn, which is totally fine for us. This is great. Painful Passage. So our density of rune. So with this list, the new card is pretty bonkers, but so yeah. So with the list we're currently running, hmm, with the list we are currently running. Oops. Okay, good. My mouse is being weird. It's it's good, but we don't have the density right now. So what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna send Mob Sky. And if we get Scowling Flesh bagged here, we don't care, right? I'm probably like it depends. Like they give us a card here. Cool. So this is fine. Which is the Intimidate one? Cool. So all we're gonna do is read the runes here just to set up a bunch of damage for next turn. And then we'll have painful passage for next turn, and we're gonna hope to hit a double. Now, with all this, this is beautiful. This is perfect. So they have go again here. We don't really care. We could block. So what does our turn look like? Our turn is going to be play Malefic. We will probably send the widespread destruction. Then, no, we'll probably put Phantom Wraith in, to be honest, and then use Painful Passage on widespread destruction and give it go again. So let's block with Banshee. The reason I want to block with Banshee is it's just a 3 chance difference. Blocking here, I think makes sense. The thing I'm worried about is if this is go again, let's see what the next attack is, because if they're doing the yo, we passaging painfully tonight. So far, yes. Let's see if this is any disruption. We're hoping it's not disruption. What is this one? Okay. So this is going to be Banshee block, and that's fine. And we're going to hope to win the clash. Of course, we don't win the clash. So that's painful. Do I want to put this on bottom? Actually, I don't think I want to put this on bottom. Next turn, let's leave it. Let's just leave it. Let's leave it. It's also good to see you, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's late for you. Um, okay, so we are dangerously low, and we need to go off now. So we'll put his Phantom Wraith goes in. Um, Interesting. They don't have an arsenal. Do we want to send this still? I'm kind of even thinking like if I put destruction in and just go 6 into 6 and just keep the arsenal disruption, that's like not bad. And we're gonna have plenty of rune chance here. So let's do this. We'll take the self damage because we'll just heal. I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it in case there's some weirdness because we're gonna heal off of Deathly Delight. We'll go again, and then we'll send this. We don't care about the triggers. So this hand, they're not blocking. Oh, they are. I guess they can block the rune chance. What am I saying? There's a lot of blues in this list. And then we send a little bit more. And then we heal a little bit here. Wow, this was a full. So this is good. I'm glad we kept this widespread destruction. Wow, that was 3 blue hand. And this is perfect. This is spectacular. So we do this, and we're going to put a deathly. Um, Let me see. Can I see the arena here? So we have 2 rune chance that we have none that left over. So we're going to have 0 chance. Um, we'll get to 2 here. So what I want to do is probably. Damn, hold on. So we want 2 cards here, and we're getting rid of one of these. I think we're getting rid of Jack-o'-lantern, and we might be popping Quill Hand. So because we're popping Quill Hand, this will be and we want a 2 gate afterwards, and we want to go straight for damage because I don't think we care about healing here. We're gonna do this. We really want this to hit. We should do this because we're gonna probably pop Quill Hand anyways. We're doing this. This is slightly. No, this should be optimal. They will put Banshee into our. They're gonna put Banshee in. Yeah, we're gonna put Jack-o'-lantern in, right? Then we pop Quill Hand. We use the shadow puppetry here. We have to use the shadow puppetry here because they're gonna flesh bag us this turn. Do you ever get Banshee and Wraith? Banshee and Wraith. I think we got Whale and maybe we should talk about this. Chaos have been experimenting with going to 27 blues. Jesus. So we want this to hit. So we're gonna just send it like this, and then we're going to see if they block for 8 here. Yep. Fleshback comes out. So then we will Tunic. Then we're going to do this. Then we're gonna do this. Do you want to banish Deathly Will? Yes. So here we have 2 action points, right? So we're not gonna have enough. Let's send this. And then we'll do this. And then we should win next round if we get 1 piece of rune chant generation. Right? Okay, so we didn't. This is helpful. That's less helpful. That's +4. Jesus. So what can we do here? Hmm. We need 1 more rune chant, and I think we can get it if we can. If we can hold 2 cards. Oh fuck! So they've positioned this perfectly for them. So should be Savage Sash. Okay. Wild Ride. We hate that. 12. Jesus. Jesus. Oh wait. So we just need because they took the 1 damage from Beast Within. We win, right? If we just full block, we need to keep 1 card in hand. So they have to somehow. If we keep 1 card in hand, we'll just win, right? Because Revel goes and then we send the yeah. So let's just block like a maniac. And now they have to do 12 damage off of 1 card. They don't. And then we swing. There should be nothing. Oh, my heart stopped. What's happening? GG. Good game. Good game. So I think the question you're asking, Nick, is like, do we get Banshee and Wraith? It is still like the 7/6 vanilla, but I think we wanted the 2 extra damage from Whale, right? That's what I was thinking there. I was hoping the ordering was weird. I was like, I had to account for the Scowling Flesh Bag, otherwise I could have gone 3 wide. But eh. So that was the Pumpkins red line list. This again to repeat like from earlier, this is I was talking about this at the beginning. This is Potato Soul's like version that I'm like very interested in. I'm looking at it, I like it. This is like my take on that, which I want to still alter, which brings in Mordred. I want to probably bring in Mordred, and I also want to drop. I want to drop 3. I think I want to drop maybe Cussing for yellow Malefics, maybe, but I think I might try this. So I'm going to try this one next. So I'm going to try my take on Potato Souls deck next. Um, and we're just going to keep going. We're going to play around with some lists. Perfect. Let's face this guy. I want to get some experience. Oh, no, we're not getting experience into Goliath. Cool. We're just gonna make our own. We don't want to say that to favorites yet. So this deck, I think Vynnset. Where's Vynnset land? Arakni. Oh shit. Okay. So we want Oblivion. We want Mordred. I honestly think we're bringing like everything. I'm gonna load up. Sorry in advance, everyone, but I think this is gonna be a slow one. I think we are. You will go first. What's your max number of red? You'll thinking and poke. Max number of red non-attack. Hello, Visions of Death. Sorry, I saw the purple and I thought for a moment it was. Did they not bring? Okay, I was like they brought. Okay, so let me think. One moment, my friend. Let's just keep it simple turn 1. Um, I'll put envelope. We have a good hand to start with. So, what's the max number of red non-attack actions you're thinking? I would say I really like what I have here. What do we have here? This is 33 non-attack actions. I think I'm overdoing it. I think 30 is fine. I think that list can go up to 33 because usually bring Ebb and Folden. Oh, wait. Sorry. I want to block because I'm not going to be able to do anything with this hand. Um, Banish the top card. So we are going to put in. I mean, we could use this for Tunic, or sorry, as a resource because we do need a pitch. So I'll keep it. So 33, Saint Havoc. Yo, did I not comment on I saw your video on with Lexi and Briar and everything, and I saw your Reddit post. Okay. So that's what's happening, huh? So well done, my friend. We're gonna be at two. So why don't we just go for pure damage here? Let's go for pure damage. Do you want to take the damage? No, we don't need to take the damage. Maybe we should take the damage actually, so that they can't block us with just a single blue. So we're just sending pure vanilla here. Visions, what's the max number of, yeah, so I think Visions, it would be like I like 33, honestly. If I go first and I have call, the reason is, right, you don't want to get a Rune Blade. What? Are they really letting damage go through? Oh shit. You do not want to get a Rune Blade hand, right? No, you don't have to. You're good. You're good. You never have to respond. I'm never looking for a response when I jump in, you know? Like I like watching people's content. If I hop into your stream or Agros' Zach stream or whoever's stream, oh no, this person, they got rid of Deadwood Dirge? That's brutal. That's so brutal. Contract. Okay, so we hate everything about that. Um, I think we can block here a little nicely. So what are we gonna do? Block and block with a temptation? Because this is just gonna banish the, yeah, we can't have any more banishing happening. Dang, we lost Edward Dirge. Um, yeah. So I want to finish my thought with for visions. Visions, depending on the desk makeup, deck makeup. Um, are they just gonna block this? Yeah. Okay, so we're cooked. W- We're in trouble. The Dirge them getting for Dirge is really bad for us. Yeah. Okay, we're in trouble. I really didn't want to lose those Dirges. Okay, we need to hit some good perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. We'll be taking this one. The reason I like that number is because you don't want to have a Ruined Blade hand. You don't want to have those hands where you're like, cool, I have my hands, there's no attack actions. And yeah, I really like Reduce. Yeah, you go ahead, buddy. You pop that. You have all the silver in the world. So we're going to do this, and we are going to pay to bring in. Do I bring in cussing right now? I don't think we bring cussing in. We have three here. Three. We do have a banshee, so is pretty good. Let's bring a cussing in, and let's send the banshee. So they should give us full hand here, unless they have a D react. Damn, I hate hunted or hunted. Wits! Hi, Wits! Um, Visions, I also hope that gives you. They should have brought an AB. They did bring an AB, my friend. You might be watching the Kayo game. Oh, actually, no. Oh, what is happening? Tunic? Oh no, this is like the fatigue of fatigues of fatigues, and we lost our Deadwood dirges. Okay, yeah, they didn't want to do that. Visions, I hope that answers your. You're not blind. I know. I saw this first, and I was like, we got this. And then we're chilling. We need a shot. That's what we needed. Okay, so three. Um, I think we. Um, I think we block like this and make them panic and try to send off the. Okay, they did it. Okay, so now we're okay. Thank God we have shadow puppetry here. Yes, we'll take the damage. We're gonna send this. But yeah, hopefully that ants pain in the backside is bad in Huntsman. You are not trying to mark, so why? Yeah, I don't know. We do this. Another D-React. You know, this is I think the red line list might have been a little better into this version. So we'll do we pop this? No, we don't want to do that. Um, we'll do this. You do think, okay, thank you. Vision. Sorry, I'm all scatterbrained for a second. Um, Stop streaming for a week and then the brain goes to mush. I think though, like even ratios, you can't really go wrong with. So this is gonna happen here. Do I want to flail? Not really. We have eloquence token. Okay, so this is weird. So I think honestly, we could pop the quill hand, do Deathly Wail, but I think we're in a weird position where we have to stack chance. We need to stack some chance. So um I didn't do it. Because I don't want to pop quill hand right now. Once I pop quill hand, they're gonna I love Upton, you're red line brained. You've been in this sauce too long. Yeah, 100%. So they're just sending one attack. I think, do we care about temptation? They're never going to let this hit. We have the go again here. Have the damage. So I think we just make the rune chant so it's not awkward for us. I think we do this. And then the thing we're worried about is they're going to pop these whisper tech things. Oh, okay, that's bad. So it didn't matter. Hopefully they don't black tech whisper. Mordred, temptation. Okay. I don't actually mind that we lost one Mordred right now. You know, Death Black. They did not black tech there, but maybe their hand is all D reacts. Okay, so we're at three. Um, I think we can go two wide here pretty safely. So we'll take damage. They have a lot of attack reactions. They have a lot of defense reactions. So that's like not great for us. But the question is like, I think we need to be playing for Oblivion. Oof, how are we gonna get that NA out of? Yeah, you're 100% right. I have no, so especially Nick, like we're that's gonna bleed us to death. You're 100% right. Like I could pop Bill Hand here, But there's the attack reaction they could have used to block. This Annihilation is screwed, especially without having Deadwood Dirge. We can get it out with like a cussing. That's another attack reaction. Do they have a D reaction? Oh no, man. Regicide too. What is this doing here? What are they gonna get? Please don't hit. Yeah. I'm red line pill, as you said, Nick. Mortartide? We need these. So all of the power cards that we need. I'm sorry, is this like I'm confused. Let me read the text on this. So they Mordred was on top. So we're kind of screwed. Like I see nothing. So we could swing this. They could, and they would have to give. We would get like, yeah, we need to swing this. The reason I'm saying this is this will give us a rune chant. We'll put up to three at the end of this chain. Then we can finally get annihilation out. Okay, perfect. This is it. This is it. So we. I think we send. Do we send annihilation here? No, we can't creepers yet. Like we can't because if we creepers, I'm just thinking how we get out of this. You know, Charbroiled. What is happening? What's going on with chat? I was super duper cook sous vide charbroiled panini pressed. Nick, send help. We have options. So we're kind of, and I will say, I'm kind of. Like, it's been a while since I've played Fatigue. So let me actually think, because I think we're going to get more of this type of matchup in the future. I think that is the safe line. The safe line here is Tunic, Envelope, Machinations, get the widespread out. We won't be able to follow up anything other than Flail, if we even want to do that. Um, we could alternately send widespread, get the one carryover, then you pitch the domination to use Envelope to send two. They'll give us their whole hand here. And the question is, do we want to give up creepers now? I don't think we want to give up creepers until we until we have Oblivion and we use Nazareth. So I think what we do is we send this and then we chill. Envelope after widespread. Hold on. Machinations. Yeah, I could do that. I see what you're saying. And not take the self damage. Let's do that. Let's do that. Revert to start a turn. You're right, Nick. Let me say sorry. 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 Where's the sorry? We're sorry. Sorry. We want to do this. We want to do this. We want to do this, and then we'll send this, and then we'll. Yeah, you're right. Four gates plus two gate. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, you guys are right. Thank you, Tyler. Um, yeah, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. Henry rips hand, and then yeah. So exactly. So we send this, and then we'll get the They're gonna another D react. No, they took some damage. So we'll do this because we haven't taken damage. And then we have Deathly Delight. Do we want to do Deathly Delight here? No, I think we just want to push the damage. So let's send the Phantom Wraith. Um, oh, wow. And Equalizer, thanks to Tyler and Scrib. Thank you guys. Okay, this hand. It's a poo-poo. That's a poo-poo here. So what do we want to put in? We're gonna have this is gonna get banished. We have Deathly Delight in here. We have one Rune Chant. So we're gonna be down one. We still have Vexing. We could let them take this. We can put this in here and so we can pop Vexing because we're low enough. So what do we get rid of? We get rid of a shadow puppetry, right? Because we can't use both shadow puppetries. And then what we end up doing is I dream of sending widespread annihilation with Go again. Gotta be whale, right? Yes, you're 100% Nick. We are taking whale. So here, do we want to put Deathly Delight? Do we want to block with Deathly Delight? Because we have a Deathly Delight. They're gonna, and we don't want to just, we want to give one damage here. And we're gonna cull them. So I think we're okay to block like this. Damn, that's a lot of, yeah, so I'm glad we blocked with this. Hopefully we hit some light, okay. So not as great. Holy, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we're okay. We're okay. We're gonna do this. We're going to take the damage, and then we will send the Deathly Whale. They're gonna do that. Then we can cull right now to just have some floating to make this awkward, and then take damage again. And then Deathly into Banshee here. Yeah, we're doing Deathly into Banshee, exactly. So they got 2D reacts here potentially. We stop our blood debt bleed out. Hopefully they can't. There's a D react. Bantam Wraith. No, we are not going to banish anything else. We've had plenty of banish. And then we're going to send this. And we're going to send that for lethal. And we have our armor. We haven't really used whoa. What? And then now we just need all we need is a shadow card. We just need a shadow non-attack action. Painful Passage? Painful Passage? That'll do. Oh, will it do? So here's the thing. We put um we just send it from hand, right? Hold on a second. Because I'm trying to think. Hold on, thinking because they can heal. So we have to think about this. This turn is not as simple as I see chat. So what we want to do is we could put Arcane Cussing in to our bin. Then we can attack from hand with Phantom Wraith and Deathly Wail, using Beseech. The Beseech would be doing nothing for us. Um, and I think that's what we do. And then we make them have the heal. So we do Beseech, we take the damage, and then we send this, and then we see if they have a heal. Because this deck, okay, cool, GG. Good game. So that was a rough one in the sense of I almost had a big misplay. Thank you, Tyler and Nick. Um, they ate all of our Mordreds and they ate our Dirges. So not that's kind of scary. Um, that was the consistent chanting deck. I want to look at this for a moment. Painful Passage we've used once tonight. And I see Painful Passage as like going wide or filling the bin. And that's why I like Call for Pumpkins, because I'm all about filling my bin in this list. This version of the list, I didn't, I kind of, they were filling the bin for me, so I didn't have to worry about that, you know? Thank you. Oh, you guys are very sweet. I appreciate it. We won because they got rid of their Mordreds. Cards booty. Maybe, honestly, Skip, you're right. So we'll try it again. We'll try it again. We'll do one more of these, and then I might go back to the red line just because. Let's do this. Let's do this. No one came. Okay, we're just gonna support us. I actually should. I was thinking about this today. Um, the Fabre, or sorry, Talishar folks are incredible people. So maybe I take the tips you guys gave me from last time. Okay, so we're going Dash IO. Um, okay, so we could, are we gonna just do Guardian cosplay? Bring the defense stuff in? They're going first. We'll go back to line. The man has red line fever. I have red line fever. Yeah, no, I do. They are not blocking, so we'll take this. Um, we're gonna bring two cussings. Mordred. I'm bringing one Mordred. No, this is way too many cards. Settle down. What am I doing? We're not bringing cussing. We're just gonna go for a clean 60. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, cool. This is perfect. So hopefully they like boost with like two attack or something, and we can haunting and then you reduce. That could be cool. That could be cool. Yeah, honestly, saying Havoc, you're 100% right. Yeah, the best part of thing, yeah, you're 100% right, Tyler. Um, Painful Passage does block three, and it is nice. I really like this list right now, although I want to swap out. So I want to keep Swarming because I think it's really good into Tough Nut. I want to keep Rift Scutter because I think it's good into Tough Nut. I want to alter this though because I am not able to settle on a clean 60. Should I mess around with auras against the blow up your opponent in the game? Those blow you up in the opponent. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Are they there? Maybe they're not there and we get lucky because is it my turn? No, let me send a message. Hello, are you there? Well, wait. Um, Ultimately, let me try to get a coherent thought out. And if they come back, I'll play and then we'll try to get the coherent thought out afterwards. But I think aggro is positioned pretty well, and I think we'll get a good meta shakedown this weekend. I think it's a calling this weekend. With what how Super Slam has impacted things. Or no, Super Slam's out next weekend, so we don't get to see this weekend. But I think aggro will still have a place. Redline makes sense. Like with Tough Nut, think Cultist is like Cultist. The Cultist list seems like it might be in a weird space because of all the blues that people are going to be running. Tough Nut kind of gets free blues. Liath has an extra card in hand to pitch for blues that they just get full value for. Um, Pleiades and all the Guardians, all the Guardian tools, there are going to be a lot of blues. I don't think the reviled KO is going to be too scary. So I think like, are they here? Maybe I have to refresh. Oh, okay. We'll just go back. Oh, perfect. Let's try this. And let's do this list. Okay, cool. Oh, and we're going first. So let's say hi, Merplock. They're gonna go fast. Um, let's try to do defense, disruption. Do I want these auras? It's just too hard to get them off. So we'll go for a consistent play. If I was doing red line here, I was going first, I would for sure be bringing in Ebb and Fold. We're gonna do one more like this, and I'm switching to Redline. I'm like, this is Potatoes version of the list, which I think is good. Um, this is like a very standard, solid version of Vynnset. Okay, do we go for this? If we had some Rune Chant generation, I would say yes. I kind of want to keep. Let's just not be risky. I really wanted to keep widespread, but I don't think we do that. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so we give face purgatory here. Do we give face on the first one? They already have the go again. 8. Do we give face here? I'm trying to think if I care to give face purgatory on their like non-arsenal blood rush bellows. And they're not popping Savage Sash. I mean, obviously not because of that. It is a clean block if I use face here. Like, what's gonna happen? They could do there. It's gonna be one other attack coming through, right? So I'm gonna block like this, take 5, and then we'll probably take another 8. I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna try to practice here holding the equipment. Yeah, that's fine. So we take another 8, and that's totally fine. We could have maybe blocked with the beseech, but I want to so we'll put that in. We'll pay the life. Why not? We'll do this. And we're just gonna send widespread ruin. This will trigger, so we're gonna use temptation to clean out their hand a little, get rid of something we don't like. You still have to give me a card here. Either you give me a card or I'll take whatever, whichever one I want. Okay. So we take a card and we get all of their armor. So I think we're in a good position. So the card we want is we just want to get rid of this other blood rush. They have a lot of arsenal disruption, so we'll just do that. And do I want to do anything with this shadow puppetry? Nah, so let's just send flail. We'll get one other card here. Oh, so they want our arsenal, but we don't really care about our arsenal, I think. Cool. So we got rid of, so we have one. Oh, wow. That's good. This is really good. What's happening? So 2, 3. I kind of want to, I think I'm going to pop Quill Hand and then send, um, I don't know if I should be popping Quill Hand this early. That's so we know what card is in Arsenal. It's a Command and Conquer. So I think what I want to do is just not Arsenal and give them a Command and Conquer target. I could go too wide here. Oh wait, I'm at 22 health. Jesus. Then let's try. Let's start applying pressure. Want to pay? Yeah, we'll pay. Make it so they can't block. And we'll do this so they have to give us armor. It's such a weird. My gut is always like send everything, go off every turn. With like I'm conditioned for red line right now. Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? Malefic incantation. No, we do not want to lose that. Yo, Fafton, I think your assessment of Tough Nut and New KO is reversed. So Tough Nut, I'm trying to think. My assessment of Tough Nut was, and maybe I misspoke. Like they are going to run yellows and blues so they can pitch and they can. So they'll be fine to like block a lot of arcane damage. And going tall, they have the toughness tokens, which help them there. So like that's kind of where my thinking is for them. Um, and then for RKO, Revival a ton of blues. They will play defensive, but I've faced those ones and it hasn't been too bad, but I've only faced a couple. Blood Rush Fellows number 2. So this is the last Blood Rush Fellows, so let's go ahead and use Face Purgatory. UK runs an ungodly number of blue, block threes, three cop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I guess all of the new heroes, if they get popular, do we take this free 5 damage? Because there's just a CNC that's gonna come in for 6. We might as well just do this and say get out of here. Look, I guess how about you set up the 2/3 things they can't block. Yeah, big turns. So I think red line makes sense into that. Yeah, I don't care about this attack. We block 3. So the bad thing is this is for sure a setup turn for us, and we're going to take a lot of blood debt. We need to find our dirge. Okay, this is fine. This is a very healthy blocking hand. We can't get we're in a weird spot. We're just bleeding out a little. Exactly what Wit says. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, because they have toughness, I want to go wide. So that and cultist doesn't necessarily always go wide. So that's why I'm like cultist list. How do I want to do this? Just block 6 and go for and hope we can get the value. So the blue. Please send someone on an attack. Okay. Mm, do we want to full block this and just send? Maybe no. Yeah, so like with tough out, I feel like you have to go wide. Oops. And let's just send this. And with RKO, they can block. Like all these heroes, if they get popular, they can block well. And so I don't know. I think that scares me. And then with the blue heaviness that all these heroes run, it makes it so. Um, oh, really? Reiner's gone right now with his specialization, like Alpha Rampage. What other? I haven't looked at the new cards. Like what cards made him crazy? They're in a good position here. This is why like they should full block this. They'll win if they full block. If they full block this turn, the opponent wins. Yeah, they win. Alpha Rampage. You run Rainbow Buck Wilds. Is that the card we just saw? It should, yeah, Buck Wild. Very interesting. They should have blocked this. I should get no rune chance from this. They should have stopped that. Because now I have a chance. If I can pull a Shadow non-attack action, where's our painful path? There you are. So far. Oh my God. Damn it. 7. So, hmm, I kind of need this. No, I need this for. This is silly. I keep saying my AirPods are disconnecting and connecting. Um, I need a shadow non-attack. I need to block. I have to just do this. Well, that sucks. Do we want this? We're gonna need to be able to block next turn pretty well. Sure. Oh, we're screwed, actually. Yeah, we're screwed because we have to block here. Um, we lose, I think, just now. We just lose because I didn't block well. Yeah, we lose. Okay, we're going back to red line. The Rainbow Buckwilds with Alpha Rampage. 6 go again. But this doesn't. Alpha Rampage is discard. I guess I don't fully understand it. Want to see the list? Yeah, can you send it to me, Owit, please? Um, I wonder if I needed to make a creepers play here. I think I have to. No, it doesn't matter. Um, it doesn't matter what happens here. We lose the blood debt. We at least threaten lethal, so we don't feel as bad. Then we die. Who knows? Maybe it's all non-blocks and all zero pitch cards. Let me see wits. Wait, let me know when you send the list because YouTube chat will not share it. Okay, they were very sweet. GG. Good game. All right. We got pretty good value, but I just didn't feel like we had. We're gonna just do some red line because, like, okay, so real quick, if I'm playing, I'm not gonna be able to articulate well. So we go to heroes. Also, I love what they did with the new website. So we have Tough Nut, we have Reviled KO, Goliath, and Pleiades. So Tough Nut, I think they're going to be able to block tall attacks and get pretty good value from their hero power, like and just squeak out value there. So we want to go wide. That's not too bad. We can do that. Reviled KO, they can go defensive and they can play the value game. We kind of just played that with Arakni a little bit, where they're trying to fatigue us a bit, and that felt fine. So I'm not worried about RKO. Goliath, I think there's a lot of cooking to be done here. They just get so many blues, so the cultist version of the list, like, kind of because the cultist version of the list is just stacking auras to leak damage, but they get full value for pitching, so like that does nothing against Life. Pleiades with the Guardian, confidence is kind of cool, some unpreventable damage or like evasive damage. So you should so should we still keep Beseech Envelope versus maybe a combo of so Visions. Yeah, Tough Nut runs with a lot of yellows. Okay, cool. And you sent it in chat. Did you send it in chat in the YouTube chat or Discord chat? Visions. I think, and I'm by no means an expert, I think Ramon, Chains of Mythos Farouk gives you a window to reset. Sure, but I think if we can be consistently aggressive enough, we don't need it. So to answer, should we keep? I don't think I'm not bringing envelope into this list, into a pitch list version. I think YouTube chat. Okay, so it didn't show up with because YouTube chat doesn't for what it doesn't allow link sharing. So if you want to Discord DM me, then that'll work, please. Um, Visions. I think envelope is good. It depends on what type of list you're gonna run. I think what this is what Potato Souls is working with. I think this list does have legs. I think I just need to play it a little bit more. I'm just kind of really focused on red line right now. My brain is coded for that. Like, watch. We'll do this again. Damn it. Okay. Oh, it's Murploc. Didn't they just beat us? Did Murploc just beat us or someone else just beat us? Okay, so Murploc is coming. And we want some disruption. Yeah, we want some disruption. I don't want this. This is fine. We'll do this. So Murploc, almost perfect. Wait, they let us go first? Did they let us go first? And I would have brought Evanfold. It doesn't matter. We have painful. So we'll put this here. What a fucking weird set of stuff that is going on. Okay. So with that, weird. We're just gonna use one mauve here, and then we'll use one shadow puppetry here. And then we'll just finish it off with flail. I'll put in Discord. Was YouTube. It was YouTube. Oh, did you see it, Visions? Does the link show up? Let me see. Does it show up for? I'm not seeing it. I didn't see it. Interesting. Um, didn't we just face Murploc and get smacked? So if they let this hit, that makes me think they have. Okay, that's fine. And then we send flail. The thing that sucks is we had a painful passage, but we didn't have the hand for it. So this is going back to vision. This is going back to like how currently the high shadow non-attack count that I have in this list is biting me in the butt. Um, Bare Fangs. This is fine. We'll take this damage so that we can do this. And I DM'd you, good sir. Okay, thank you. Painful passage opinion so far. Hey, Smurf. So I like it, but I'm not getting the opportunities to use it because in this current list, both lists that I've done it, I haven't had the line up, if that makes sense. Where let's go ahead and take. No, we don't need to take damage because we're flailing. Um, should I use Mauve here to get them to block again? No. We'll just IP ourselves one. So, Smurf, Painful Passage is what we want to fill up our banish. But right now, my ratio on this is slightly lower on attack actions. I have a high non-attack action count in this list. Them taking this is going to make me think that they have Blood Rush in hand. I think that the list that Potato put together, how much do they have? How many attack actions? So they have 30 attack actions. I think you want about 30 attack actions to make this list Painful Passage a little better. Because you want those double Ringate hands, and I am not okay, so we got all their armor. We have no blood debt. So this is kind of nice actually. So we got 8 go again. This is fine. Wow, holy shit, we're getting smacked. Gotcha. I think it's funny that patches is what I wanted Cole to do for this deck. Cole was always just not quite enough. So for me, Cole and Ebb and Fold do what Passage does. Like Passage has felt a little clunky, and I think that's mostly because of my deck building. That is not so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Shadow Puppetry. We're gonna get a hit here. We're gonna get a hit here so we can finally go off. We're gonna hit. Are you kidding me? Oops, we don't want to do that. We're gonna do this Mauve Sky. And maybe I should have done. No, this is fine. Because like Painful Passage has gone off exactly once for us. Okay, so can I put this down? Submit op. Do I get to submit my op here? I thought I get to. You may put your revealed in the book. Okay, well that's shit. Um, so we're in a weird position because we have no help. Okay, so this has also gone terribly. Um, we brought a solid 60. We just have hit all non-attack actions. Okay, RNG's is not with us tonight, and I think it's definitely partly my deck building of putting a low attack action count into this list. They gave us full Savage Sash. Okay, this is bad. We'll block. We really need we really need to somehow, I don't know how we actually get out of this. Because we're just gonna self-damage ourselves. They need to not block and we need to hit something off Shadow Puppetry. We're probably gonna have all like attack action cards now. I was hoping we would have a full bin because we run Painful Passage, we run Coal, we run Call for Backup. These are all big hits for us. Watch us hit Shadow Puppetry and it's gonna be Call for Backup. And it's gonna be Call for Backup, I'm gonna cry. Oh, we got lucky. So that worked out. That's kind of nice. We're kind of happy with that. Okay, big gap closer. And this one, 9. Jesus. Um, we just did 2 here? Damn. I don't want to use Purgatory. Take 2. Send 7. We're in a scary spot. We still have Quill Hand. Heyo, interesting. So right now we need to switch up our ratios with. So there's 27 in our main deck here. 24 attack actions. So I think I need to bring in more. I think 27 is better. 24 right now is way too low. I need to get up to 27 attack actions. And so maybe I always bring in 2 skitterers and a widespread. Because like this sideboard I don't like. I don't like any of these sideboard cards, to be honest. And oh yeah, sure. All good. Um yeah. I don't know. I want to AB. Yeah, go for it. All good. Feel free to AB. Is it not letting him AB? 27 gives you 91 chance of drawing at least 1 rune gate. Yeah, thank you. He did the math. He did the math. 1 damage goes through. Another damage goes through. Hopefully there's no pulping here. Eloquence token. Hi. Hello. If we can survive here, I don't want to use Face Purgatory right now. But if I'm going to use. Let me think here. Go to one, send that, take self damage. I could trigger this and draw what I want, which would be the sec. Sorry. So right now I'm thinking is like, do I put the Deathly Whale, take Deathly Whale and take Ruin? We don't have, we're down a Rune Chant. Because I can get Whale and Ruin. They'll put Ruin in my banish. I can pop Quill Hand, use Beseech, take the damage. I would be going down to three, going down to two, down to one. I would die from the Rune Chance here on the Phantom Wraith. Alternatively, I could block here. Beseech goes in, take one damage, go to four, probably take another one from here. Hold on. They would choose their triggers first, right? Because I could technically make them put a six on top. What do I do here? I need this. I need this. If I do block like this, because I could do block. Whenever a card defends this, Jesus, I can put the card on the bottom of my deck. So two cards. I don't like anything about this right now. Maybe we're just not playing for. Maybe we don't play for the Revel. So hopefully I can do call for backup first. They resolve in reverse, left to right, pass to leave it as is. So they go from left to right. So first things first, call for backup. They're ordering theirs. Yeah, smart. Shit, balls, shit. Um, this is going to the bottom, so we take a damage. What is happening? Hi, buddies. I have to submit this to the bottom to save a life. So we just took so much damage from that. I mean, bottom. We're gonna do whale and this. We need that health. So why don't we just do we will draw it, I guess. This is weird. This is weird. Sorry, I just joined. Why are we playing pumpkins? Skakadile, we always play pumpkins in this list. On this stream, we're a pumpkin fan. This is a pumpkins family. We need some interaction. Yeah, we're in a weird spot with. We're in a weird spot. Okay, so they put the Deathly Delight in. We got one damage that went through. So unfortunately, we're kind of just screwed here, right? We have to put this like this. and then we're just gonna heal with the Deathly Delight. And this needs to do 1 damage. Reckless Stampede is dope. I like it. I'm gonna switch. I think I'm gonna switch something up. I think I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna drop the cussings and bring in. I'm gonna go back to the other list. I'm ping ponging. I think I understand. My mental finally changed to this other list, and I think I understand. I think I see the light. Hmm. We did damage, so we'll heal up to 2 at least, and then God knows what happens from there. Unless we get D-reacted right now. Okay, Murplock, we're gonna come back for you. We're gonna we will oh hello. Oh cool. I was like, I knew it was gonna be the turn. How do we survive this? Um let's do something like this. And we're just gonna I imagine we're gonna be blocking with everything. So we might as well just take that. That's fine. We didn't block correctly because this would have been 9, I guess, technically. So we go up to 7, and we're gonna just, for fun, use this to use this to die. Um, yeah, I think Reckless Rampage is dope. Okay, we're gonna do another one. Let's have a good game. GG, GG. That was, I think, a poor showing on my part. So what do I want to do? We're gonna go to consistent chanting. We're going to so painful passage. We want the attack action ratio to be able to put stuff in consistently, and we want to be able to go wide. How do we go wide? Malefic Incantation, Arcane Cussing. Do we drop the Arcane Cussings for yellow Malefics? This is the question I'm asking. Or is the cussing enough? Um, Shadow non-attack actions. Drop the blue overpower, but we want the go again, right? But I think you're right. If we drop the machinations, I think I like what you're saying. We drop the machinations, our blue count goes lower, so envelope doesn't really get played that easily. But we have enough go again, and then instead of that, I think we bring in Ramon. I like every time Ramon you say something. Sedan too. I love what I have to hear. So I think we bring in yellow machination. Or yeah, I think we try to bring in yellow malefic. I think I said something else. I think we do this, and I think I've been waiting for this stream for a minute. Hey, what's up, El Panda? Shadow, yeah, Shadow non, yeah, I think you're right. So I think we do this. And I think we're going to try to play it very smart. We're going to take our time with our turns. I think I've been rushing. I don't know if you all get this, but there are times where we play this game, all of us probably, and it's important, I think, to play with intention. Let's try to just do some more brute gameplay. Okay, no, no brute gameplay. Um, let's try to do some Pleiades. Cool. So I want to play intentionally, and I don't want to be on autopilot. So in this matchup, I don't think they're going to fatigue us. So I don't really want to bring that. I think we should bring this. I don't think the D reacts do anything because the confidence tokens care about block cards. We have three more cards to bring. I think if we're bringing cussing, you will go first. Interesting. They want us to go first. So I think this is what it looks like. I do want to bring Mordred to test. I don't know if we're doing that. Let's send them a good luck, have fun. I think let's just try to be very thoughtful and very chill. And I'm feeling good with this setup. So this would have been a really fucking sick hand for let's put our widespread destruction away in case they arsenal. This is a really shit situation. Um I'm gonna pass and see if they play Horus. Oh fuck yeah. I'm hoping they play, yep, exactly. I want them to play one more. So we can now push damage. And I think I want to do a Phantom Banshee. I think we play. PP and Mills the four card angle gameplay. Yeah. So replace cussing with Runeblood Incantation. Yeah, maybe. Let's do this because I want to send this because I don't want to arsenal any of that. And hopefully in their hand, these are two blocks in their hand. So let's see what we get. You should also bring back the Rune Blood card, Rune Blood that destroy auras. Yes, I like the Sedan. I actually really like those cards. The what is it called? I have them in my cultist list. I think you're 100% right. Okay, so I think we're gonna take that base. Where is it? It's in the Patreon list. What is this little card called? Condemned to Slaughter. Yeah, let's do some tweaking after this game. Um, oh wow. So what happened here? A lot of toughness was made. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. So we leaked two damage. Awesome. I think we did not get too super punished for that. So what do we do here? I think we have Haunting Rendition as a block. Okay, so we definitely don't want this to hit, right? So how do we block here? Um, this is, I think we can just block like this and take an off turn because they are going to have a lot of toughness next turn. And keeping the dirge to send something, I don't think makes sense here. I think using this to get the rune chance is fine, but I don't think, hey, Xena, good to see you. Um, I think this is acceptable. And I don't want to put another three. Honestly, it might be worth blocking and actually putting the Deathly Whale in our banish because this is a very Deathly Whale focused deck. And we want to try to have some sort of like continuous rune chant churn like going through. So they have their second standing ovation. Okay, Xena, then you're gonna help me win this game. Um, did something bad happen? They remove that one. Okay, so that can be used as a combat trick. I'm sorry, what? That's weird. And we're just gonna pass, and we're gonna chill, and then we're gonna hopefully draw some rune chant generators here. They're gonna make some auras here. She's gonna want to block and set up while throwing value at you if she can. Got it. Thank you, Xena. I appreciate you. Um, they're thinking hard on this one. Okay, so we got Sonata Galaxia. I'm happy about that. We have Malefic, so we'll be at two rune chants. I don't, and then we'll have a tunic. So this is actually perfect. So we can't really block, I think, is what's going to happen. Just make sure you have a D react ready. So I pulled out all my D reacts. El Panda, have you tested the new card much yet? Been pretty good with Morgan combo consistency. Um, I think, but I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Yeah, so I just this list currently is a Mordred list, but it's in my sideboard. Um, yeah, we're just gonna take this. This is just cheers you, right? Yeah, that's fine. You can get cheered on. I don't care about that. The new card has felt like it's a welcome change. It's a little clunky for me currently because I had weird ratios in my old list. Um, I think what is happening? So they're just keeping their aura going. Okay, that's scary to say the least. What is happening? Okay. But yeah, so in short, painful passage, I like keep because part of what we want to do as Vynnset players is like keep a healthy banish. And I think that the new card helps us keep a healthy banish, but it can be awkward to like hold that card until you have a double gate hand. And so that's why I'm like, I think I need more rune gate cards. What is happening? Is it going out next turn? This is a yellow. Let's see if they suspense this. So do they want this to go next turn? Yeah, they want that to go next turn. Shit. So that means they're gonna probably not be able to block what I'm bringing to them. And what I'm gonna bring to them is a cussing. Uh, and I guess we may as well pop this and send widespread destruction. Common tokens too, they only need coup cards. Meet the new illusionist guardian. Yeah, that was like crazy. But here we should get their arsenal, and we threaten on hit, which they gave us. And then we just need next turn. Okay. So they're just gonna throw their hammer for 1,000, the moment maker. They're just gonna toss this for like 1,000 damage. Is that what's happening? I've come to the same conclusion. My list right now is Hyper Agalus with Vevel with Combo Switchboard. Yeah, like Passage is cool, but I don't know. I've like Ebb and Fold does the job that I needed to. Like if I go first, I take Ebb and Fold, and then I just hope that I wait till I have a hand. Holy shit! Wait, this is it. I think we've cracked the case, guys. Yeah, so this is just going to come in for damage. We can block some of it. Why don't we block like this? And then on our turn, well, hold on. Um, I'm wondering if there's a world where we can do a triple gate turn. Thinking like, because we don't have Tunic, but we keep one of these. So we're going to be at 5. So what we could do is Shadow Puppet to take the damage, send Deathly Wail, then send then Tunic the other one. Take 11. Yeah, do we just set up a triple gate? I think we can set up a triple gate. It's just 3 damage. So right now we're running 3 cussings in this list. which I think might be a bit much. I think Ramon or Xena, who was saying instead bring incantation? Sedan might have said that. Drop Annihilation. Drop Annihilation. Sedan, I gotta go back and look at some of the stuff you wrote. Drop Annihilation kind of makes sense, to be honest. Okay, so we take this, and we're gonna take the damage. Come on. We're gonna take the damage. Let's make this big. Vantage point if Pleiades and life become viable. Vantage point. Ramon, I like you. Bounding Demigod feels a lot better, El Panda. Yeah, you're 100% right. So this person, I disagree with everything they just did. Oops, oops, oops. Because I'm about to send 3 gates at them. Also, PP with bounding is good. Yeah, I really like that's why I like Revel and Runeblood. My pumpkin list has felt good. But pumpkins and wow. Are you all seeing this? What is happening? You have one card in hand, yo. What the fuck? I mean, maybe keep this to block, because I'm gonna run town on you now. Right? You are setting up and is also setting up. Sure, but like, okay. I mean, you are setting up, yeah. Okay. Arcane cussing. No, we'll keep that. And then if I close this chain, so this is interesting. I have an arcane cussing on top. Um, I now don't want to. I mean, I should. It's fine to sacrifice that one arcane cussing for this turn. Damage stuff, and then we're going to pitch here to do this, get an action point back, and then send more, and then we lose. Yeah, okay. That was actually kind of sick. Are they gonna hammer us or something for a ton of damage again? Tell no tall tales. 9. This 9, and then we send. Yeah, we're cool with that. We're okay with that. Pleiades has trouble with wide attack. She's gonna be slightly. Yeah, so like wide attack decks seem nice. So we'll do this. Are you? I don't think you should be doing this because I might just kill you here. Am I wrong? Yellow Malefic has felt good, by the way. Xena and Ramon. I appreciate that. And Sedan. Um, or I think you might have gone here late, but yeah, I think we just like we just do this shadow puppetry. I guess we'll take the damage, and then if we hit here, that's just game over. Can you block 7 here, friend? I imagine your auras are 2 blocks. She should have brought Tyler. You lose some of the advantage of instance with. Yeah, I mean 100% Tyler. I don't know. Her auras are block three. That one is just so beseech the Demagon. If this had been bounding Demagon, and then I just win doing this, right? GG. Um, good game. So Malefic Yellow, bringing that in felt great. Cussing went off every time, so that felt pretty good. Um, oops, I did not actually mean to just straight remove that. So passage. When is passage doing stuff for us? I think in this list it can. The the list so I think you were saying drop annihilation, Sudan? Someone was saying drop annihilation because bringing in the slaughter card, the one that destroys auras, is actually, I think this is clutch. I think Condemned to Slaughter is actually really good. PP is good if your gameplay is aggro, right? And that's what I thought too. And that makes me think when I'm looking at, okay, so if we had to win and consistent chanting are the same, yeah, this was the, so I'm deleting this one. I don't like having too many lists because it confuses me. I'm a simple person. I made a putrid list. I might delete this one, but here. So this is our aggro deck. 57 cards. Of these 57, 21 are rune gate attacks. That's low. That is very low, especially for painful passage. I think we need to add three more rune gate. Don't mix Mauve Mac with PP. How does pitching feel? Terrible. Yeah, I really like cussing. Um, looking at this, I want to switch this out. So what I want to do is Requiem is cool if I'm actually playing Imperial Seal and playing Read the Runes. But I don't need any of this if I have Rift Skitterer and I send Rift Skitterer and I use Tunic to read the runes. Do you use Tunic on cussing? Yes. So on the red line version of the list, I kind of want to switch things up. I kind of want to like drop Requiem to go back to three here, and then reduce. Do I have reduce to rune chant? I want to bring reduce back. Succumb to temptation is disruption. Here or succumb here? Let's do this. How many cards do we need? So we want reduce. And then I want to drop. I honestly might drop this and this for one swarming and one more haunting. So I think always though Rift Skitter are the last three cards I add to this list. Like I need Imperial Seal. I think I need this for those defense and reaction heavy decks. Swarming has been really good into fatigue as well. So swarming and Skitter. Skitter is red. It works with pumpkins. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a very stumped right now on the puzzle for how I would like this sideboard to look for the red line list. Um, I think I deleted this deck, did I not? Yeah, consistent chanting. This one, so we want to bring in Condemned to Slaughter. If we're bringing Condemned to Slaughter, what are we dropping? Like all of these seem great. Do we remove reduce? Do we get rid of reduce? Reduce read to two? Read the runes down to two. I don't know if I agree, actually, Ramon. I like 99% of all the things you say. I really have liked read in this deck. Okay, do people have a preference? Do we want to still try to go for this like Deathly Wail consistent rune chant generation deck, or do we want to try to go for gas? Because I'll play either. I'm between playing red line or like kind of more mid range rune chant heavy, the cussing style whale deck with and maybe we get like a sick Mordred turnoff. Um, the thing is with this deck, I do want to bring Condemn in because I think Condemn is it would be really good in the meta right now. So if you all have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna mull it over and decide. Um, Condemned to Slaughter. What comes in for Condemned to Slaughter? Haunting just seems good. Reduce. I think I have to play this list one more time to like understand to understand what would get swapped out for Condemned to Slaughter. Okay, this is gonna be terrifying. So we're gonna face the new Kassai. New Kassai. They're gonna want their purple people. Um, let's see. D reactions are huge. I think we do 62. No, we go 61. Okay, 62. We're going a little bit heavy. See, again, so we have Painful Passage in our hand, and we don't have the attack actions to do anything about it. What is happening? We're in trouble. Wow. Do we let one damage go through here? And then just, I mean, if we just give everything. Yeah, and then three. So we blocked poorly there. We should have kept one card and let the, okay. So here we do this. Interesting. Um, I think we're actually okay to do this. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we have a lot of rune chance we're gonna make. So here, let's see what happens. And ideally we try to keep the reduced to rune chant and then put that into our arsenal. I think that's the vibe. Okay, Gorganian Tomb. So this is the go again style of we're gonna move the chair down a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 7. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think We just use Haunting Rendition normally? Do we just block? No, we can't do that. So we do this. We could do this and have a Haunting Rendition for the other side. We could do this. This is blocking 8. Mm, okay. Blade Flurry. +2. Goes up to 9. I'm not going to waste a D-react on that. You can have your copper. And then we'll get this, and we're chilling. And I think here, what we'll do is we're just going to send probably a little Deathly Whale to build some room. Where I'm comfortable sending a naked Deathly Whale here because we have Deadwood Dirge in our arsenal. So if they want to full block this, be my guest. And they will. Cool. The react? Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. So we need more. Okay. Better. So we can block with Phantom Banshee. I know I'm gonna block the first one because why not? Fuck everything. I forgot I guess +1. I was I was blanking. So I don't want this. But dang it. So we need our Mordreds. We haven't used any, right? Okay, that's good. And this deck has Mordreds. No, it doesn't. This deck does not have Mordred. Okay. Panic ensues. Well, we hate that. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We want to. We'll play the Deadwood Dirge. We'll play the Incantation. We will take some damage. And we're going to set up for a really strong next turn. Damn, we got hit by that card. Yeah, I think I need to just practice red line. Damn, another D-React. Yeah. 'Cause this deck is going to have D-Reacts. Okay, this is good. I could do. What do we want to do here? Do we cussing this? I think we might cussing. So we can filter, so we get to block a little bit. 4 damage is coming through. We might as well block. We'll do this. It's fine. We're not getting completely good value. We give them the gold. That's fine. We need our like puppetries and go again enablers because that Centauri Cell Sword is going to be. So they have an arsenal. So we'll get rid of it. Um, yeah. That's definitely the light is kind of just there. So we got everything. That's good news. I think we can put this in here. They can't do anything here. Unless this is a draw. Okay, cool. So What are we doing? Malefic Incantation. And then, do we want to get Vant and Banshee out? Or do we go up to 4? I kind of want to pop Quill Hand here, but we're already kind of low, so maybe we shouldn't. It's just one cussing, right? I don't know. 2 cards. They really don't want cussing to hit. That's fine. We're eating cards. This finally we can have something happen. Okay, so 2. Um, I hate this. We have 1. I guess we do this, and they can buff it. 3, and then we can just do this and be fine because we have shadow puppetry. Okay, so then here, I think we're back. We take the damage. We send the Deathly Whale. And then we can send the other Deathly Whale to kill the Centauri finally. Yeah, okay. So we're a little bit of stabilization has happened. We're eating their cards, which is cool. And we want to just get rid of this. Now, the Rune Chance might do some damage, but okay, so they take all the Rune Chance, that thing dies. They didn't get any value off of it other than the 2 health. I guess what, 8-5. And then we're in a good position here. Cool. So looking at this, we'll put this away, and I can do some creepers shenanigans. So what do we want to do? We will send this. They block it, which is less than ideal. And then we will say, fuck it. And here they have 1 floating, so they can totally kill our vibe, but if they pitch 1 here, we do some damage and we lose creepers. So this is like a calculator risk. They let creepers live. We have a Deadwood Dirge for next turn. We have an aura in play. We are actually in a somewhat decent position all of a sudden. And this is a hand where Painful Passage would have been freaking dope, but here we are. Um, so here we are blocking with this and this, right? And that's fine. And then we're probably just going to send Deathly Well. Yeah. So let's send Deathly Well. That's cool. Okay. I don't know. I'm feeling a little optimistic. Send Deathly Well. Creepers might die here, but that's not the worst. I mean, it is kind of bad. So they have to give us 2 cards. Yeah. So Creepers is dead. No damage went through. We leaked something. We got some breathing room. Okay. Hmm. Terrible. 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 Should we want this shadow non-attack go again? I think. So I would rather get rid of. Oh man, I don't know. I kind of. How many shadow puppetry? We've seen one painful passage, and we have one more shadow puppetry. Sorry, puppetry, you're going. I'd rather have the defense. Okay. Hmm. We have some block. What are we gonna do here? Okay, so here we will just do a reduce to rune chant. And then here, I'm just gonna block 3. They didn't do anything? Okay. Shit. They have a arsenal, so let's try to go for it. That's annoying. Yeah, so the bad news is like this is the thing with we're not filling our banish enough. We're not making enough rune chance. They're just this is all they need to do. They block until we have an off turn, and then we're kind of screwed. So what we need to do is we're just gonna, I guess, load up. What happened? Oh, they play Seduce the Secrets. Why do they do that? That's not gonna hit. And then I do take 2 so I can send Phantom Ray? No, I can block here. Interesting move. Curioso. We'll put this in here and then we'll just send this. Maybe some damage leaks. No. Yeah, this is the thing that I don't like about Vynnset is all you really have to do is block, like to win. And the way we get around that is with shadow down attack actions and going super wide. Um, hmm. Yeah, so like what we can do here is we can take the life and then we might banish something, but then we at least get some damage to go through. Sure. So like now we do, yeah, if we get the shadow non-attack actions, people will let the damage go through. So we need a high count of shadow non-attack damage, and then we need to be able to go wide, which is making me think this is the way. I just need to get my ratios right. Yeah, they block a ton here. 2 damage got leaked instead of 1. This is all terrible. I don't really want to put either of those away. We have 2. Yeah, we're in a weird position. Well, we can just block heavy here. We don't have enough rune chant generation in this deck to do anything. At least in the other style. So we'll just block 3 and then they'll get their gold. Like, yeah, it's kind of floundering. I don't know. I just don't see a way right now in this current setup for us to do anything. I'm just gonna pause. Like, there's nothing I can do. Oh, I forgot about you. Um, I don't know. How do we handle this? Because I mean, we maybe we block these two, put Cole away. Rudy's so nice, to be honest. Yeah, like I think I'm gonna go. So let them go off, like go crazy. Please just finish me. I'm like ready. I want to do one more with red line. So we go what? Bingo, bango. Okay, I see what they're doing. Yep. You can have all the gold you want, my friend. The fatigue. Kassai, like this is what I'm afraid of. So we can just block here. Let that go through. You can have your gold. Yep. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I love Pleiades. Pleiades seems cool. There seems to be a lot of tricks you can do with her, which is like super dope. Um, I'm kind of like I haven't seen Lyath and Pleiades are actually the two that if I was gonna build something, I actually have pivoted. RKO probably has some fun stuff, but I think Monsant is on that, and I'm gonna let them cook. Okay, so we'll do this, and we're just not gonna do anything because we need to play for. Oops, I just opened my settings. Again, so this is the thing. Painful passage isn't doing anything for us here. Like, what does this do? What we none of this matters. So we'll be at 3, 4, 5. We're one short of doing Morjatai Oblivion. So yeah, we're in a weird spot here. I'm hoping Gravy dominates the meta. We'll see. So what do we do here? We use this to block. Because Painful Passage is just a good block three. Um, yeah, we're in a weird spot, guys. Like I don't there's no we what we can do is like do this, hit this. They have to get rid of a card, sure, and then we just get rid of another card, get rid of this, and then they send that, and then we just do this. Now we don't have to worry about any pumps. And then we don't make a rune chant, and then we can just send this so we don't die from Blood Debt. They block this out. Yep. The blocking from this is the Violent Dynamo, one card, or D-Reacture, and then we just lose. So finally, this is this of all night, the entire night, this is the second hand where we could actually do something with Painful Passage. And the sad thing is we just die. So we're just gonna let them swing at our face. We're gonna say good game because they played that very well. Good game, good game, good game. And then we're gonna go cry. And then we're gonna look at this list. Call for pumpkins. Yes, good. Red attacks. Now the question is, do we drop Jack-o'-lantern in this list to bring back a widespread to get the ratios higher? Like I think it might be worth dropping pumpkins. I hate to say this, but it might be worth taking the pumpkins out. We take the pumpkins out and we bring in more Runegate hits. Now those hits can be widespread destruction or Deathly Whale, I think. What do we think makes more sense? I think Deathly Whale can enable us to go wider. Oops. So we'll get Deathly Whale in, we'll drop this, and then we'll try this out. And I think painful. So we're at 27. Then we bring in Rift Skitterer. That brings us up to 30. And the call for backup also helps fill it up. But Whale can throw from hand easier too. Yeah. Like, do we drop? No, I don't think we drop call. If we dropped call, I would bring back um pumpkins, but because I've added yellow whale, I don't want to. Let's try this. Call seems so strong, right? I think we want call. We want painful. We want. We're gonna bring Rift in. Re-tear through the portal. I really like pumpkins, guys. Especially, it's almost October. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'm definitely getting tired. Oh, do we want to do this? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing it. We are doing it. Rift Skitterer. And because we're facing this person, we'll bring in the Ebon Fold. We'll bring in the Imperial Seal, and we're just gonna go for it. Call for three calls. Xena, we're gonna go to Shot. We're going for 66 cards here. This is a solid starting hand. So long as they can't do anything crazy here. We have 82. I'm hoping we can keep like all of this, except maybe we can. I'm okay to maybe get rid of the mouth. What do you think about cut through the facade? Cut through the facade. Cannot cut through the facade. Ah, I don't think we need that for five go again. Seriously? I really want to get stuff into our. I really wanted that funeral moon. Cadaverous poop. Six. Six. Do we go for? I really want this. This is our only one of these. We have three of these total. We're keeping it. Perfect. Perfect. Do we want to split these out? We probably want to split these a bit, or like stagger these. So we will play this other Malefic next turn. And if they have disruption here, we're sad. Okay, so this is perfect. This is perfect. Destroy X target aura tokens with cost zero. I hate everything. Wow, I'm so glad we didn't play that second scour. So it's Arcane Barrier 3. We'll do this. We're gonna be at 3. Okay, so that was their whole turn. So what we do here is we're gonna send two. We're gonna send two gate. We're gonna send a Deathly Delight. Damn, they just ate one of our freaking they just ate. Oh, for Pleiades? Yeah, yeah. Cut through the facade. Okay, so they just ate one of our Malefics. I'm glad I didn't play both. Scour right then and there was brutal. Okay. What we want is we want like we need like a dirge and then two rune gates and a painful passage maybe. That's fine. We get the eloquence anyways. Maybe another read. Okay. Um, can we work with this? 6/6? Hmm. Do we take all this damage right now? Sure. Okay. So we do pull. Sure. Take the damage so that we can get some damage through. So here, they're gonna get rid of a card. I'm kind of inclined to get rid of just bounding Demagon here. Keep the Deadwood Dirge, because we have Tunic up to just kind of have a crazy turn. They just put that in here. Maybe there's a D-React here? They have 2 Earth cards, so there's enough for a Decompose. D-React. We would love to hit an Imperial Seal. So we want is like Deadwood Dirge, or we want to hit an Imperial Seal, get ready for like a big turn coming up. Okay, so we have Call. Hopefully they send an attack and not a spell here. But this is weird, right? Okay, Call again. Call is useless. Sorry, Painful Passage, useless. So we have not successfully had one Painful Passage turn this entire night. And that is weird to me. Is this Call worth holding? Not really. And what did we put into Arsenal again? Dirge? So I think we Dirge. And then, so here's the thing. We're going to make Painful Passage work. Do I want to pay the life? We're going to pay the life so some damage goes through. And then next turn, we're going to have a sick-ass Painful Passage turn. That's what's going to happen. We're going to build some space here. Okay, well, they're not blocking, so that's kind of scary. Please no D-Reacts for one turn. What do we got? CNC. I would love it if I can get no disruption here. Okay, we got disrupted. So we're going to put Painful Passage number 2 away. Eight. Choose a card to block with. None, right? And then all we're doing is we can use all of this. No, we can't. 3. I think we just need to load up. It's so awkward. I need to play the Read the Runes. 8 damage is a lot. We still have Ebb and Fold to like load up as well, and so Painful Passage doesn't do anything there. Um, Painful Passage. Take the damage. Choose a card. Give it go again, so we play the Read the Runes. Okay, so then they're taking the damage. Because it has go again, and we've taken the damage, we could Tunic, Creepers, Read the Runes. Actually, I didn't think about this. Send this, and then hopefully fill up our board again, or hopefully fill up our bin. Okay, cool. So that was impressive. We hit another painful passage. So we have one painful passage left in our deck because we put one at the bottom. Coal. So here, this is stupid. Choose the card they want to decompose. They just send this. So what do we do here? We send four, go again. So we can just put the coal away. And then we'll take eight. Storming Gloomveil. Quick Quill Hand. Beseech. So send this. This is risky, though. We're popping the Quill Hand. But this is feeling better overall than the other one. Like, I think the red line, Swarming Gloomveil is an interesting card. I think I might, I could see a world where I would drop Swarming Gloomveil for Shadow Verser. But if this was Shadow Verser, this would be doing two damage less and nothing else, and it would put like widespread in for us. But like, that doesn't matter. So they have that. So that was really good. Um, because they have this embodiment of Earth, no, I kind of still need to push damage because we're low. And so the ebb and fold is not really doing much for us right now. Do we want to take the self damage? Sure. Yeah, I think we can take the self damage here. Okay, they're saving everything, which means that I'm gonna die here. If they're holding their whole hand, that means I'm gonna die. They're gonna keep enough to do some arcane damage. They have their armor here, so yeah, cool. Great blocks. Do like no damage. Rift Skitterer got banished. We need a miracle. Okay, so we do not have that miracle. We're gonna be short. We're gonna be short. We're gonna be short stuff. Do I want to pitch? Sure, we'll pitch. CNC. So we need a block like so. Um, and then we just Funeral Moon on our turn. Dion! I am very tired actually. I'm gonna probably go to bed after this game, but we're gonna try. Do I want to pay life? No. So this is dangerously low life. Keon, why are you awake? Also, Keon, did you finish the last book of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series? No spoilers, because I know some people in chat are reading it too. But I'm just curious if you've gotten further. They're thinking of they kill me. Get the W. I'm going to get some Z's. All right, go enjoy. Go enjoy. Have a good night. This sucks. So through the whole night, I think that I'm glad you're enjoying it. Through the whole night, I think we can confidently say that the um that we have gotten nothing out of. You know what? We're gonna take this because the only way we win is if they brick and we get a non-attack action. Painful Passage has done nothing for us. That's pretty much it. So please, please just let us see. So we need to get like a dirge. Don't do it. Just let us try and see. We need a dirge off the top. Mauvrin Skies honestly does what we need it to do. Maybe they'll let us live. Maybe they bricked. Maybe they bricked. I'm falling asleep for real. I'm right there with you, Xena. Do you react? Yeah. So we didn't see our Imperial Seal, which makes sense, because why would we? They need to heal too. And then we could Rift Skitter or Flail here, but we need to just send this. So this way we threaten lethal, and we survive one turn. Man, we kind of got somewhat there. I think sideboarding was an issue. There it is. They're just going to kill us now. What is this one? Heal. Oof. What just happened? Why did this happen? Oh, they waited. They used this before it resolved. They're going to undo. They're going to undo. They waited until after Stormstriders. They can undo. Yeah. So Stormstriders goes through. Stormstriders goes through. Let that go through first. Now you can do it. If they wait till the chain closes, I'll still die. I will still die. Okay, well, here's the thing. Conclusion. My conclusion, Painful Passage did not do anything for us this game. I think if this read like you may banish a card from your hand, then give a card in your banish zone +3 or go again, GG. Like that would have been it. The part that it just becomes a dead card. It becomes a dead card if you don't have yeah, if it just becomes a dead card with that text. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good card, but I just haven't seen it. Good game, Thomas. Good game. Um, yeah, my conclusion is like this. Where are you? Where are you? Painful Passage. If it said you may banish an attack action card from your hand, then instead of the full stop, it's still the same first sentence. And then the second sentence is like choose a blood debt card in your banish. It gets +3 or go again. This card would be amazing. I think the part that it just requires me to have a double Runegate hand makes it meh. But I think I just need to play with it more and get my ratios right in these lists, and I'll get there. Anyways, folks, I'm tired as heck. You're all tired as heck, I'm sure. I appreciate everyone who came and just hung out tonight. It was great spending time with you all, and we had some fun. We had a lot of, I don't know, moments of learning that fatigue and full blocking against Vynnset is scary and beats us out. And so I'm going to kind of go and brew and think about deck lists with that in mind and seeing what we can do to get around those moments where people just pitch to block us and well, pitch to blocker AB and then block us out. Anyways, have a good morning, evening, good night, afternoon, wherever you're at, and thank you as always for hopping into the Iron Maiden. Peace.